Hello, welcome to Double Talk. I'm Mark Steffen.
I'm Michael Mandel, and what we do, I kept this in the cooler because it's not going to be that cool, and you want your gin to be cool.
You want it as cool as possible.
As you see, we're doing Western American gins, not all of them.
As you know, if you watch this show more than once, you know that we taste on this show every week some sort of a high-end alcoholic beverage.
Hopefully, he hopes.
And this week,
he's very picky.
Gin.
He's picky when I give him for gin. Yes.
Aren't you?
I'm picky.
Okay.
Yes, no reason.
Well, that's what it's all about.
It's getting new tastes. And, I think Dick Rendell will be interested in this. I think he's interested in the Negroni.
Is he?
Yes. This is the one gin of these I haven't tasted, and I sort of lost all my memory of what the other ones taste like. Dripping Springs gin from Austin, Texas.
Not our Dripping Springs.
Yes, Austin, Texas. Our friends, the Levies, came back from Texas and brought me this. So I am curious. I haven't tasted it.
That proves that they were actually there.
Man, that's kicker.
It's
it's juniper and really, yes, it's really aromatic. I'll give you a little in case you don't like it, because sometimes you say, I wouldn't drink that if it was free.
Well,
where's our producer?
Now, you can't buy this in stores here, can you, Michael?
You could buy. You used to be able to buy Dripping Springs vodka. That was being sold in 2 cans.
But not now.
No.
Well, let's try it.
Smell it first.
Not as cold as it could be, but I do like it, Michael.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't like gin. Have your son come in. It smells a little bit like Coca-Cola, doesn't it? Do you smell it?
Yeah, it does. It has that soda smell.
I see what you're saying.
It is actually that bad.
Whoa. It's a little frizzante.
It has a little sweet taste.
I feel the burn.
It is a little sweet. It's sweet. It's junipery. It's a little like Coca-Cola. Like
Interesting.
Coca-Cola.
Is there some cola nut in there?
No, they have there's citrus in here. There's local flora in there. It'll be interesting.
Texas Flora?
Texas flora.
I knew a girl once.
Name that?
Yeah, Texas Flora. What a gal.
Do you take a pill to get rid of that? What would you drink? Would you drink this with a Negroni? It's a little salty too, isn't it? It would be really.
You could drink this with anything, Michael.
Well, you could.
Of
but
course.
I wouldn't.
Oh, yes,
I don't think it would go good with gin and tonic. Although everything would go good with a tonic.
No, I think it would. The sweetness of the tonic.
It doesn't have that much lemon flavor. It has a sweetness, a berry flavor. I bet it has pepper. Let's put pepper in it. Acacia.
A little lemonade with that.
There's a way to do that. Wheeler's gin. Okay, this is Texan gin. We are similar in that Santa Fe has a distillery.
Yes.
Santa Fe Distillery. This might be colder because there was less to chill. So.
Wheeler, is it named after a person, or there's a place called Wheeler Peak?
Yeah, that's probably what it's named after. Good catch there.
Wheeler's gin.
This is said it's made with indigenous Southwest botanicals. So there's, the first time we taste it, there is a taste of sage in this.
Mesquite.
Yes, mesquite is there, but also juniper. You have to have juniper.
You're right about it.
Gin.
This smells like the desert after it rains, Michael.
Exactly.
It does.
Yes, and I think Negronis overpower those. Those are very subtle flavors, aren't they? They're very light, aromatic.
Yes. Okay. Let's. Here we go with the cheers.
Here we go. Totally different smell, isn't it?
Plenty.
Like.
It's good to get these guys in off the street. These hobos outside.
It just has that more
earthy
taste.
It smells like the desert after it rains.
Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flavors in there.
Yeah, but flavors you don't.
But yeah, you can't use this in making a drink. I think with vermouth, this would be okay. A certain type of vermouth.
I tell you, that's the most interesting gin flavor I've ever encountered.
A lot of flavor in there.
There is?
And
it's not altogether unpleasant at all.
No, there's.
We're just not used to it.
Feels a little like sticks. tastes like some kind of
Some
stick.
barky
Is
sticks
that mesquite,
on a
maybe?
plant, yeah.
I think there's a little mesquite in here.
Yes, some sagebrush thrown in, a little yucca.
Okay, so this is interesting. This is delightful, tasty, interesting.
Yeah.
See, it's called Western Dry Gin.
It's very
This is a
flavorful.
new genre of gin, these two. They're the Western dry gins.
Now, can you only buy this in Santa Fe? Where do you get this?
Oh, I think they have this at Toucan.
Toucan only. Maybe,
Maybe,
I'll have to check Kelly Liquors.
I bet they're at Kelly's. This could be
It's
at
probably
Kelly's too.
$36 a bottle.
I think you're close. It might
We're
be
in that neighborhood.
32.
Okay, so we've gotten that. We've conquered the two gins.
And-
Now,
Okay, what's next? I'm not keeping track of where we are.
Michael,
oh,
this
look,
is a
it's
3-day
Memorial
weekend.
Day.
It's a 3-day weekend. It's a weekend a lot of people drink. There's a lot of things going on this weekend here in Las Cruces.
They go into the pool too.
And speaking of drinking, there are 2 beer fests.
No, there's 2 wine fests.
You're right.
One has beer.
That's right.
Right,
There's
let
a
me-
beer and wine fest.
You never discriminate between what you're drinking. You want beer? Sure. You want wine? Sure. Want vodka? Sure.
It's not good to mix those, really.
No, it's not.
But right now we've got the first year only, the Red, White, and Brew Fest. That's going on at the university.
Who's doing that?
It's at the university. It's the athletic field. Not the stadium, the athletic intramural field.
Oh, so it's not in the stadium.
No.
Oh.
Out in the open, intramural field, big grassy field.
I was a little nervous about that. They did this last year in a different way. I've been nervous about the fact that it would be in the athletic stadium and you're about to drink your wine and somebody tackles you by mistake. You don't want that to happen.
Red, White, and Blue Fest.
Brew Fest.
Brew Fest, see?
Yes, but
Memorial Day weekend.
I'm not done talking about this. Take that Memorial Day. There we are. That's the brew. Spotted Dog's going to be there. Probably Bosky.
High Desert Brewing.
All of what happened this year is St. Clair pulled out of the wine festival they started, which was up at the fairgrounds,
Yeah.
and they took their entire lineup plus a lot of the southern
Local
wine
wineries,
makers
Santa Rosa.
and are doing it there. And now southern New Mexico has, oddly enough, it's the northern
New
wineries,
Mexico
northern
wineries.
wineries. Plus music. They have a lot of more music.
So
I
this
think.
weekend you get a chance to try the southern New Mexico and the northern.
3
wines.
days, 3 days, 2 wine fests. 3 days, 2 wine fests. So if you're really economical, you go to one today, one tomorrow, and go to your favorite on Monday.
There you go. Favorite on Monday. You get a pass that gets you into all those. That's it. And it runs from noon until
Well, you need a pass
6.
from each one of them. So what I don't like is the conflict between the wineries in southern New Mexico that caused this thing. We've been going to the Southern New Mexico Wine Fest since we moved here, and it's about 4 years old.
I used to work that festival.
You still could.
I did. I sold wines for the Wiscoms.
So now we're drawn. We don't know. The Red Wine Brew Fest also has a $50 VIP tent and ticket where you can go and get what St. Clair used to do, which was give you all the DH-less combs in a little tent with food tastings,
food and the music,
appropriate pairings. And it gets you in the $50, but I think the basics are $10 if you're a designated driver. You know what that means. Can't drink. You're a designated driver. You're paying $10 to get in. I think it's $15.
Well, it's university, can't park anyway. So how are you going to drive?
That doesn't.
Yeah, I'd probably have to park over at the Pan Am Center and maybe have shuttles to bring you in.
Close enough, I would think.
Right.
Anyway, okay, now.
That's one thing going on this weekend. 2 things going on this weekend.
2 things in conflict with each other.
Yeah. Well, in concert with each other.
They're trying to make you think, but they broke up. It's like 2 people, you knew a couple and they divorced, right? And then they both have a party. Whose party do you go to? Luckily, you have 3 days, and if the people you know who are divorced and they both have the party on the same weekend, hopefully it's a different day and you can go.
Different day. Now, there's other things going on this weekend, including movies in the park. This is the family event. You may not want to take the kids to the Wine and Brew Fest, but you can take them to movies in the park, and which is just beginning this weekend. And the first movie
For the summer.
For the summer is Point Break.
Is that good for all ages or just ages of people who are able to join the ROTC?
Well, this is the remake Point Break.
Yes.
The original one from the 80s, I think was rated R for language and violence, maybe. This one, I haven't seen it. So
Probably worse if the
I
other
don't know
one had
what
language.
it's rated.
You go to a movie because you want language with those words said every 3 seconds. You want to make believe you're in Glengarry Glen Ross.
Right. Well, the original had Gary Busey, so there, you got what you paid for there. That's Saturday night at 7 o'clock. That's tonight.
Yes.
7 o'clock, Young Park.
7
I
o'clock.
don't really
Young
think
Park.
it's dark enough to start showing a movie at 7 o'clock.
You know, this is what happened last year when we go to a movie. We tried to go to a movie. You kind of got to wait till it gets dark. Concerts you can go to, and it's kind of better when it's
You
lighter
want to go
out.
to concerts. In fact, there's one tomorrow night.
Sunday night.
Sunday night, the very first night of music in the park.
Music
The
in
city
the
does
park.
this every summer. It's a wonderful thing.
I have the
And
names of the groups here. Do we have the names of the groups?
we do.
McKinley, Martin, and Snyder.
Snyder, they're from California.
And
That'll be interesting.
And I think Reuben Smith's in a jazz group that's going to be playing. Maybe that's what I heard. I heard a former mayor, and who would be the former mayor who would be able to play an instrument?
Well, this is called the Mayor's Jazz Fest downtown.
Yes, but that's Mayor Miyagishima,
Yes.
who I believe does not play music, as far as I know.
But both.
Yet he got into the mayor's office without playing any music.
Well,
I think there would be a rule.
Yeah, but now he's fiddling while Cruces burns. So.
That's a county government.
No, so anyway, the movies in the park are free. Music in the park is free of charge. Bring the kids. It's going to be a good time. There'll be those food trucks downtown.
Music in the park is usually fun. The first one is always on the downtown mall. The food trucks are there. Later on, they'll be at Young Park.
Yeah.
Those are real. You bring a little picnic lunch, you're fine.
So music in the park downtown, right by the Rio Grande Theater.
Yes.
There'll be food trucks. You can bring your own food. Sit
A little below
on
the Rio
park.
Grande Theater, I hear.
Yeah, right near there.
Yeah,
the
right
downtown
there.
area.
Do we want to go over the little things now or later?
What little things?
I got all these clubs that are having parties tonight and tomorrow night. You know, we don't have them listed. I'll go with your list.
There's all kinds of Memorial Day parties going on, fests here and there.
Well, you know, it was interesting when I saw that a place called the Warehouse Bar was doing something. Can you name that? Where is the Warehouse Bar?
Well, I just learned that the Warehouse Bar is now what used to be called
Hurricane Alley. Oh, from this piece of paper, right?
The sign said HR,
Hurricane.
and now it says
WB.
WB.
I don't know.
We haven't been to that one yet.
Well, we've been there as a place, but not as an entity.
No, let's see if
And,
they've
and
changed it.
tonight they have a group that sounds interesting to me as a Mandel. Mendel and meiosis.
Mendel, didn't he?
I don't know. Mendel. He invented genetics.
Yes. And then some disease. Mendel and
Well, obviously memory loss. Halos. I mentioned Halos here. Did you notice that? You know where Halos is? Halos is the new
It's a new
bar
bar in town.
that's a fully stocked bar which has alcohol like this, not just beer and
Full
wine.
bar.
And it's where the old Durango Bagel used to be on Locust.
if anybody remembers that.
Yes, but it is near Chachi's
Yes.
in that mall. It's on Locust.
And there's a big tattoo parlor in the middle.
Yes, there is. And Halos is named after the fact that they have a hookah bar outside.
Ah.
Outside in the patio, so you don't have to
Smoking.
smoke it, but you can go inside and you can get drinks like bourbon. I don't know if they really know how to make drinks there, but they know they have bourbon and scotch.
Well, Michael and I will actually pay a visit to this place, an official double talk visit,
I've
and
been-
then we'll report back.
I'm reporting back. I've been there.
Well-
and but we haven't been there to do our
No.
usual
It
antagonistic
hasn't
test.
been. Yes, that's right.
We'll go there for Negroni Week,
we could do that.
which is starting June 6th, by the way.
He knows all the dates.
Yeah, June 6th to June 12th.
Right.
Negroni Week.
Now, before we take a break,
Oh, we're going to take a break. Point
we
break?
got about a minute, and before we do that, we want you to know that
What?
early voting is still going on.
Yes.
Yeah, remember, they used to close here in New Mexico. They would close all the bars on Election Day.
Oh, on Election Day.
On Election Day, the bars were all closed until 7 o'clock at night when the polls closed. But now with early voting, you can't do that. And even on Election Day, the bars are now open.
Yes, because not many people. In the old days, people used to ask for your vote and say, if you vote for a
Give us
certain
some
person,
drinks.
they'll give you a drink. And then you go out and you go, I don't care who wins.
So-
We care who
So
wins.
early voting is going on right now. Election Day is June 7th. It's coming right up in about a week and a half.
And after we come back from the break, where we will shift out these drinks for other drinks, we will promise you drinks if you vote for the people we're going to tell you to vote for.
Right. So we'll be right back
But we would not do that.
after these vital words.
Vital words?
Yes, Michael, let's get some new
Ne-
gin out
new
here on
gin.
the table. Come
New
on.
gin.
What are you waiting for?
I want to keep them cold until we're ready.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Burke, and I have a confession to make. I have a serious crush. A workout. Hip, fun, and always a challenge. Jazzercise is the total package. It's the only workout that I've ever truly loved. Does it show? That's because I'm in the best shape of my life. What a difference Jazzercise makes. When's the last time your workout swept you off your feet? Find a class near you at jazzercise.com.
Celebrate, celebrate, Fiesta Motors.
Come and see us today and discover why our service is second to none. In business for over 17 years, we have the right car for you. When you buy a vehicle from Fiesta Motors, we do everything possible to ensure your satisfaction. Located at the corner of El Paseo and Main. See you there.
Celebrate, Fiesta Motors, where buying a car is always a celebration.
We're back. This is Double Talk.
We have empty glasses, and we were talking about buying drinks for an election. We want to remind you that you can vote on Memorial Day
That's right, right
this
here.
year.
Over at the county
Which is
building.
in 2 days.
On Motel Boulevard, so you have no excuse to say, oh, I was working. No, I was at the Wine Fest. Okay, that's a good excuse.
But go vote. You know, usually primaries you get like what, 12 to 15% turnout.
In this county,
Yeah, I mean, really, if you don't know who to vote for, call us up. We'll tell you. Don't call the producer. Call us.
And
Obviously, there's a difference of opinion.
What do we have here, Mike?
We have 209, number 209. These are two gins, both from San Francisco. I'm going to do this last because this has a high alcohol content.
So basically, these are gins nobody's ever heard of, really.
Oh, I've heard that. You know, we got this in Palm Springs when we were there last year, I think.
You were in the Springs.
In the Springs. This is a mere 46% alcohol.
Okay, that's about average.
No, it's not. It's
Well,
high.
40.
It's 92 proof.
92 proof. Most are
Those of
90
you
proof.
out there, most are 80 proof.
Okay, just checking.
You're not the mathematician, are you? This one is, I like this one. I mean, I've had this for a while, and this has good ratings.
No, I'm not a mathematician. You're the one dressed like the accountant.
Yes, I am. I take account of how much alcohol I drink. But if you look at it, it is summertime. If this only has 46% alcohol, you're getting 54% water.
Yes.
So these are healthy drinks for the summer.
This reminds me, this
Of?
aroma, I can't place it of my childhood, believe it or not.
Oh, because you drank gin when you were a kid.
No,
Really?
but it doesn't, but the taste doesn't remind me of my childhood, just the aroma.
Whoa. It's got a strong tongue bite. Does it bite your tongue a little bit?
Back of my throat more.
It's more vodka-y. Well, that's because it's 96% alcohol. What do you say?
That gets my tongue too. It really
You like
does.
this one?
Or vodka. The first one's the best one.
Okay.
Tastiest.
So far?
This
That's right.
is
This is
good.
the sharpest
This is,
one.
yes, this is sharp. Not a lot of floral stuff, but it would go good with a drink. You know,
Yeah.
because it's
A mixer.
It's clean.
it is clean is a good term
A
for it.
mixer with this would be wonderful. A Negroni.
No, you need a little bit more juniper flavor for a Negroni.
You think so?
I think so. This would go good with a vermouth because as a martini because it's clear, clean. What you want with a martini is something that's to the point and very
Well,
sharp
yes.
and defined. And this is a very
I
defined.
would love to have a martini with this. I really would.
Well, you could have a very dry martini. Oh wait, you
Yeah.
are having a very dry
Number
martini.
209. Who makes this?
The company called 209.
Really? In San
What
Francisco.
does it say? San Francisco.
It sounds like a
It's
train.
distillery number 209. You know, San Francisco is way on top of the artisan drinks and cocktails, and there's a number of bars there that help do the craft
Yes.
cocktail generation. So this is probably made for a specific
If you
reason.
want expensive cocktails, you can find them in San Francisco.
We have a hard time finding these cocktails here. Mark and I go look for them,
People don't know
and we did,
how to make them.
and they don't even know what they are. But I did find out this week, that the woman who did our Negronis last year,
We had her on camera
she's
at the Bar Azul.
she's at Azul, and she can do a lot of drinks. She can do the Vesper. I think she's got all the ingredients for that.
I used to ride a Vesper.
Vespa.
That was a Vespa.
Okay, this is Junipero.
Or, as they say
Junipero.
in San Diego, Junipero.
Junipero.
That's right.
And named after the
Father-
juniper tree.
Father Junipero Serra.
That
who
one,
was just,
this was 46% alcohol. This is 49.3%.
I couldn't.
This is
All right.
this is virtually half alcohol, and the rest is alcohol. Now I think the rest is witch hazel.
Which? Hazel.
Yes.
No, I always wanted to do a TV series. There was
Oh.
a cross between
Which-
Bewitched and Hazel.
Hazel.
We call it Witch Hazel.
And what she would do would be to clean your house, but with using magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Now this one,
this got a smell, man.
Sure does. Plenty smell.
what a flavor. I can't pinpoint it.
It's
It's-
grapey. Is there a grapey flavor to this?
It's unique to itself.
It's, everything has its taste unique to yourself. In fact, your bacteria on your body is unique to yourself.
Unto myself.
So when somebody starts eating you, and then they eat me, they'll say,
Is this made from yeast? Made from wheat?
This is quite sharp.
well, it's distilled from something.
It's highly interesting.
It's made by Anchor Brewing, so
Yeah.
it's probably the leftovers of what they do to make their
Anchors.
Anchor gin.
Well, anchors
Anchor's
away.
Modern gin, Portero. It's more of a Holland type thing.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't say it's my favorite of the, maybe
You
my
know what?
least favorite.
There you don't have any left. Your
No.
second flavor sort of absorbs more into your mouth, and it does taste a little bit more floral and fruity.
Well, what would you mix this with?
Gosh, I don't think any of these I would put in.
Martini?
Definitely a martini. Most gins go nicely with martinis. I would do a Vesper with this. Vesper would be this, gin, vodka, and
Vodka.
Lillet.
That's a Vesper.
That's a Vesper.
Gin, vodka, Lillet. I have those ingredients at home.
You have Lillet?
I do.
You said you didn't have Lillet.
I got Lillet.
That's pretty good. Last night?
No, I've had it
Oh,
for a few
you
weeks.
didn't get Lillet last
I
night.
had it in my refrigerator for like a month before I even opened it.
Once you get Lillet, you got to keep it in your fridge,
I do.
and
It
lasts
I
long.
only drank about that much
Straight with that on the cubes.
on cubes, and I mixed it with something last night.
Oh, it's pretty good. Lillet you could drink straight. I used to drink it straight on the rocks.
Yeah, you could do that. It's like Campari.
Did we ever do a Lillet tasting? We probably did.
I think we probably might have.
Okay,
for sure.
we're going to do the news though now because that's what we're here for.
Right.
You're all waiting to find out our take on national things.
Now, as we mentioned, you can go
We
vote.
wear ties.
You can vote Monday down at the county building on Motel Boulevard.
Can you vote for Trump still? Because I heard he's the presumptuous.
Yeah.
Presumptuous.
No, we have Bernie.
He's
Bernie
presumptuous.
Sanders was here.
Yes.
He was in Vado last Saturday.
Did they riot in Vado?
They did not riot.
No.
You know what? I was very disappointed because they
You wanted them to
they
riot?
didn't say what time Bernie was showing up.
Yes, they did.
No.
They said the gates
No.
open at 10. I heard he was 2 hours. He had to wait 2 hours.
When gates open at 10, that doesn't tell you when he's
no,
coming.
but if you want to get in,
They didn't tell you it's indoors or outdoors.
our friend
They didn't
Dave
tell you if there
Henner
were
got in.
chairs
He
or
got
not.
into that, and
So-
chairs. Of course, it's not going to be chairs.
So, they didn't say if he was
People
indoors.
just throw chairs.
So I didn't bother going with that.
There he
mess.
is. He's indoors with that blue paint behind him. See that blue paint behind him? Yeah, that's indoors.
Blue
with
screen.
paint. He does a lot of outdoor stuff. He loves talking.
He was here, and Vado of all places.
I know, it's a weird choice.
But he packed the
Vado
place.
is the punchline of many of my jokes. In fact, that one, just there. I mean, it is a punchline.
You say
You
Vado,
go,
you said it all.
yeah. In Vado, they go, sit back and smell the roses. Well, whatever you can smell.
Now Trump, maybe running against Bernie, who knows? But strangely enough, there's a group of Hispanics for Trump, even though Trump hates Hispanic
Why do you
immigrants.
say strange enough when you say that?
Trump hates
Why do you
Hispanic
say-
immigrants? Trump hates our Hispanic governor, Miss Martinez.
Well, he does now because Susana Martinez snubbed him and didn't come and say hello.
Well, 'cause she was for
He's
Rubio.
He's in her, but Rubio has the least chance of anybody. I think
Yes.
Ben Carson could beat him.
So it's like it seems to me like Trump, Hispanics for Trump. It's kind of like these women who send
Okay, Hispanics.
Wedding invitations to mass murders who've killed a lot of women in prison.
You know, that is a little crueler than actually what I was going to say, and mine was pretty cruel. Mine would have been Hispanics for Trump is like Jews for Hitler.
And well,
So, yeah, anyway.
How does that work?
How does that work? If
Yeah.
somebody wants to get rid of you, why would you want to vote for
if
them?
their self-esteem is that bad,
And also, and actually, that's kind of funny.
actually people are
Most
people
Hispanic-
are
you know,
getting citizenship so they can vote against Trump.
This is the most Hispanic state in the country, and I think that's great.
Well, except for California.
No, I think
Oh,
percentage-wise,
Per
we have
capita,
more.
I don't know about that.
So, you know, they were calling Trump the presumptive
Yes.
candidate, but this last week, for some reason, it became more solid because he got
all the delegates, yes.
He got enough delegates, but he was still the presumptive delegate. But there could have been a fight. But you know what? These conventions are going to be hectic. We're going to see
gonna be a lot of fun.
1968 again.
A lot of fun.
It's going to be 68 again, and
Well,
let's see. His convention is going to be in Ohio, right?
I don't know where it is.
I think it's
But
gonna be in
Speaking
Cleveland.
of Trump, you know, it's rattlesnake season.
Oh, whoa! What a segue! I've
And you
never
want
seen
to
a
watch
segue
out for
like
rattlesnakes. They're out there. Watch out when you're gardening.
especially if you're Hispanic or a woman.
Your pets need to watch out for the rattlesnakes. Many dogs have never encountered one before. They could easily get bitten. They now have a vaccination for rattlesnake bite. You can get your dogs pre-vaccinated, so it doesn't have to take the antivenom afterwards.
We're getting very political here.
That's true.
The next thing you have is a boat check at
Elephant Butte.
Butte. Oh, Butte, Elephant Butte.
Any out-of-state boats coming to Elephant Butte are going to be inspected to make sure they're not bringing in
Yes, you have
outside pests.
those leopard
Zebra
mussels,
mollusks,
mussels,
yes.
mussels.
Yeah.
Okay, what else is going on? We'll skip over D'Antonio and Dickens. The Dickens.
Well, that's part of the election. We got
Yes,
the battle of the DAs.
We want to remind you that the Explorers Club is playing both tonight and tomorrow
Tomorrow at 2:30.
matinee. And
Well, we're
I
speaking
liked
of-
it, and you're going to go see
We're
it.
talking about the play. It's called the Explorers Club at the Black Box,
Black Box Theater. We want to push
downtown.
them. It's the only theater that's going on this weekend, so go there.
I believe it is, yes. And we're out of time.
Are we out of time? We're
Right,
not
we're
out
double
of
time.
gin, are we?
We're not out of gin, thankfully.
Yes, you guys are both going to want the Dripping Springs.
our
I
best
guess.
to Lita Lujan, who's
Business is closing. And
well, her Gents
Mark's
Health Club is saying
hair.
goodbye to Lita Lujan. You'll see her on the end credits for us. She has been doing my hair,
not
my
recently.
beard, my nails.
He used to look good when you were doing his
That's
hair.
true. She
so.
made me TV ready. And we love you, Lita. Please get well. We want you back. And thank you from Double Talk. Let's have some more gin, Michael.
And thank you to the Levies for the
Thank you.
Dripping
I
Springs
want to try this one again.
gin. Everybody loves the Dripping Springs, so
I like that the
and
best.
so do you. And you only like vodka anyway.
We'll start pouring, Michael. I mean,
Yes.
come on. Let's go.
No, we got to give it to everybody. I'm going to buy everybody around.
Around, give on me. Give everybody a clean napkin.
You know what? This is
You got aftertaste?
yeah.
You tell us.